If you have never ever tried making your corn chaff or corn porridge with popcorn, do not worry, because if you are in a diaspora, you're gonna find this video very helpful. So let's get started. So right here in my pressure pot or my instant pot, I will start by adding in my popcorn. Guys, if you know the cost of like the dry corn in an African store, trust me, you're gonna substitute that to use popcorn, because this bottle is just about $3 to $4, but you'll not get the same price of the corn in an African store. But if you're back home, I think your normal corn is okay, but in the diaspora you can go for popcorn because it is cheaper. Now I will add that into my pressure pot, and I will advise you to boil yours in the pressure or instant pot, because if you want to do it manually on the fire, trust me, you're gonna take the whole day there. After adding water, I will now boil this for 1 hour on the pressure pot on high pressure. So the option here is the pressure cook. Okay, so let that cook for an hour. After 1 hour, see how tender that is. Also, you do not need to peel it. Okay, for the fresh ingredients, I'll be using some fresh leeks, celery, thyme, and onion. You want to make sure you chop all of those in a pot. This is how I love doing mine. I will start by adding in some water, then I'll bring in my pre-cooked beans. It has already been cooked until it is tender. Now I'll bring in my corn. I will not be using all the corn for today because it's gonna be too much. I will just save some in my freezer. Now the chopped onion, celery, and the leeks comes in. If you have never ever tried leeks and celery in your corn porridge, oh my goodness, do not hesitate to do that. Now I'll be adding in some smoked fish and already cooked cow skin, also some basil, what we call in Cameroon called manjo. Yes, basil is a very good flavor enhancer for this. I just added in some fresh thyme. You do not need to even slice the thyme. Some seasoning powder comes in. You want to add in some salt. I will be using some bush pepper. You can use black pepper and country onion. Oh my god, that's a secret. At that point, my pot was small. I had to change it to a bigger pot. You want to give that a very good stir, and I will add in more water so that my pot can easily cook, so it softens everything in there. Now do not miss another one, crayfish. I love a lot of crayfish in mine. I don't know about you, but do not miss crayfish in your corn porridge or your adalu. Yes, so you want to give that another mix, and you're going to cover that and let it cook until everything in there softens or simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you're checking the pot from time to time so it doesn't dry out and it doesn't burn. Okay, now I'll add in my palm oil. For those of you who do not have access to palm oil or do not like palm oil, I have another corn porridge video which I made without palm oil, and it turned out so delicious. You will not believe it. If you even eat it, you're not going to know that I did not use palm oil. You know I always have the secret for all these things, right? So you want to give that a good stir, and you're going to cover that so it thickens up. That is the secret. If yours doesn't thicken up, you can just go ahead to mash up some beans. Okay, so after mine thickens up just like this, I love mine to have a little bit of gravy in there, so yeah, for my kids as well. So guys, you can add in some hot pepper if you want to, but I will not be adding mine. Okay, after I let mine cool off, this is how delicious that is looking. You will not even believe it. Like, this is corn chaff made from popcorn. Yes, it is so easy, delicious, savory, and it saves time. You see that? I'll be serving mine right away. So guys, let me know if you would love to try this recipe, and do not forget to share. Thank you for all the support and all the love, and we'll meet again in my next video. Bye for now, and make sure you check out my other recipes. Okay, and keep loving one another.